What is up? 2021 is here, and this is the time a lot of you may be thinking about starting a new business. That may be your new year resolution. And in this video, I am going to talk about how you should think about starting a new business in 2021. And before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button. While a lot of you may be thinking about starting an online business like drop shipping, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, selling on Amazon, starting your own agency, while all those models are great, but they have their own set of challenges. The challenge number one, if you're starting something like affiliate marketing, drop shipping, is the cost to acquire customers, right? Online is becoming cluttered, and the cost to acquire customers is growing higher day by day. You need to spend on advertising, or you need to churn out a lot of content, get your content to rank organically and generate traffic, and then through that, get people into your funnel and get sales from there. So it's a lot of hard work if you are depending on the organic way. And again, if you're not depending on the organic way, you need to spend money on advertising, and when you're spending on advertising, you either lose money or you acquire customers at break even, and then you need to have a good back end funnel. So these are the challenges today with the online business model. I want you to think a little differently in 2021, and for a second, keep the online business model aside and explore businesses which are not really dependent on the online media. Now, that was one thing that I wanted to do in 2021, where I wanted to do something, start a new business which was not dependent on buying traffic, creating a lot of content, which was something which was more simpler, which did not take a lot of my time. All I needed was strategic marketing and inputs and setting up systems, and that's about it, and which made revenue for me. And after doing a lot of research, I zeroed down on a few ideas, one of which I want to share with you guys in today's video. So the idea is of starting an ATM business. So I recently came across this ATM business model, which is where you can start an ATM business via Hitachi, the company, and they license the ATM to you. All you need is a small space which you could rent out, and they set up the entire ATM machine. And so when people transact, customers with any debit card from any bank could come to your ATM, they could transact, and whatever transactions happen, you get paid about $9 for cash withdrawal. And there are different slabs, so you get paid per transaction, which is freaking awesome. Now, if you're starting the ATM in an area which does not have a lot of footfall, that's a problem, because then you need to pay the rent, you need to pay the electricity bill, so you may not be able to convert that into profit. So that was a little drawback. Again, if you're staying in an area or renting a place in an area where there's a lot of footfall, you could make pretty decent profit with having the ATM. But if you're living in an area or setting it up in an area where there's not going to be a lot of footfall, that was a challenge. So I kind of decided to put the idea on the back burner. But then when I explored further, they had this option of mobile ATM where you could rent a rig, sort of a three-wheeler rig, and set up the ATM inside the rig. So the rig could travel anywhere. Now you have mobile ATM. This rig could go into areas which are high traffic. If you're in Mumbai, a place like Andheri Station, or some places like where the transactions are going to be really, really high, where you have a lot of people. So the rig could travel, so your ATM travels in these different locations where there's a lot of traffic, and that way you could churn out a pretty decent profit. Now, my idea was, I did the math, and if I had a few of these ATMs, and my average was about 3 of these ATMs in high traffic area, it could churn out a pretty decent revenue, passive revenue for me, if things go as per the plan and as per the business model and numbers and the economics that were on paper. So you see, it's a very simpler model, doesn't take a lot of my time. All I need to do is set up systems and send the ATM, the mobile ATM, into places which is high traffic. I just need to figure that out, where the traffic would be, make sure my ATM reaches people in those locations, and boom, the cash flow starts rolling in. So in 2021, apart from the traditional and popular online business models like drop shipping, e-commerce, starting an agency, affiliate marketing, selling on Amazon, POD, you should be looking at models like these, because this is where you actually can make decent money without really investing a lot of your time. The other models, can make you more money compared to this model, but then they also require you to invest a lot of time, and the probability of failure is way higher. Think about business models like these where you have a low probability of failure. You may not make millions, but you're making decent passive revenue, and you don't need to invest your entire life in creating content or buying traffic and paying for media. All right, I hope that helps make 2021 count. I look forward to talking to you soon in another video. This is me, Karan, Dharamsi, signing off for today. Subscribe.